Hey, this is Andreas from eSurfer, and today I want to show you the Blowfish from Lift Foils. It seems that Lift did a pretty good marketing job because it's got quite a lot of attention in social media. That said, this kind of tubes are not new. There were other jetboard manufacturers and eFoil manufacturers who had this kind of tubes before, but hey, seems Lift spreads the word, and that's why we want to have a look at it. We want to test it later, of course, on the Lift Foils, but also on Fliteboard and Audi. So let's have first a look inside. So we have here the 5.4 version. There's also a smaller 4.9 version. It comes in a nice backpack, with Lift logo. And inside the bag, you have a pump. You have this small mesh bag which you actually can attach in the front so that you can store your car keys, your mobile phone, etc. You have something to repair the Blowfish, and of course the Blowfish itself. Oops. And how to set up the Blowfish I want to show you now. So the Blowfish, you should just put it flat, on the ground at the beach or here on the grass, like at our shop in Berlin. It comes with a standard pump. You should pump it up to 7 psi. There's also a display here where you can check. But before you do this, just give it a little bit air, so just that it makes it easier to get it on the board. So I would say about like 30 pumps or so. So now it has a little bit structure and it's easier to get it around the board. Okay, now that we have put some air into it, not a lot, as you can see, just a little bit to give it some structure, we can put it onto the lift board. You can either do this on the standalone board, or if it's already mounted, it's quite helpful to put it this way, because then you can just take this flap, put it here on top of the board. Then you take the straps here to get it here around. This is easy on the one side, a little bit more difficult on the second side, but it works. And now we have to pump it to the 7 psi, but while pumping, always check that it's sitting correctly. Okay, los geht's. Okay, now that we have the right pressure, we just close this one, and then we have to use these straps to connect it to the handles. One in the front, one in the back, and of course the same on the other side. The last thing to do is really to have this small little bag here connected to the front. I noticed that actually the first time I put it together, the nose was not really completely inside, and this is when this did not fit. This one was too long, this one was too short, so I had to get a little bit air out again and adjust it a little bit. However, it was sitting really good before already, which gives me, I think, a good idea that we can play around with the other boards, so that when we are really pumping to the end, that we adjust it in a way that these straps are in the correct order. Okay, let's have a short look at this optional mesh bag. So you can connect this very easily with these 5 clips. If you don't need it, then I would not put it on, because otherwise it's just in the way. But if you want to make a tour, it's actually pretty nice. You can put your water bottle, your car keys, whatever you want, a towel inside, and it will be safe. Good news for all Fliteboard users who would like to have a Blowfish. It works. I have to say it fits almost as good as the Lift Foils. I will show some close-up shortly. The only thing I had to do, I had to take the strap 2 times around the handle, but I wouldn't see why this is an issue. Again, in the close-ups you can see that it really fits very well. So, good news. So, auch der Test mit dem Audi Aerofoils ist sehr vielversprechend. Es passt genauso gut wie das Flite und im Lift. Auch hier musste ich wieder zweimal vorne ein Strap drum wickeln, aber das sehe ich jetzt überhaupt nicht als Problem an. In den Close-Ups werdet ihr gleich sehen, dass es alles hervorragend passt, von oben und von unten. Also, das müssen wir gleich mal testen. And now we were able to test the Blowfish on the water with the eFoils Adventure. The performance board was too short, so it needs actually the smaller version of the Blowfish. But as you can see on the videos, my sons had a lot of fun. I was able actually to stand on the board, yeah, while I'm not moving. So very easy for beginners. You don't have to lay down, knee and so on. You just can stand and actually try with the trigger. Well, maybe it's a good accessory for beginners, for kids and so on. I think together with the jet engine from the Audi foil, it's really safe. I hope you enjoyed this review and see you.